Hello. So in today's video, I'm going to show you measurement you need to take in making this backless cow neck top with neckband. Okay, I know this is not the tutorial you want to see first. You want to see asymmetric cow neck top, but unfortunately, I've already started with this backless cow neck top first before I posted the asymmetric. So once if I'm done posting the tutorial on this one, then I'll post the asymmetric one. Okay, so I'm going to show you the measurement you need to make this top. Okay, first thing, measurement, you need two measurements. Okay, the first measurement, you're going to find out the length of the top you want. Determine the length you want. Okay, for my length, I use the length of 20 inches. Okay, and then the width I use 40 inches. So how did I come up with the measurement? First, you're going to place your tape. Okay, place your tape to the tip of your shoulder. All right, the tip of your shoulder, and then you take the measurements to the length you want. You can make it crop if you don't want it to be too long. You can make it short, but if you want it to be like mine, then you can take it all the way. My length is 20 inches. Okay, so my length was 20, and then the cow neck drape, I place the tape on the tip of my shoulder, and then I bring it all the way to the bottom or to the length where I want the drape to be. So you can decide how low, how long you want your drape to be, and after then I connect it back to the tip of my shoulder, and then it gives me 40 inches. Okay, and then with that you should be able to know how long the width of your top will be. Okay, and then the next thing is the fabric recommendation I will recommend for you. First on my list is chiffon. Of course, I'm so obsessed with chiffon, so I've been using chiffon since. And you will need another on my list is crepe, silk, and also try jokoso. There is one fabric they call jokoso. I don't know. I haven't used it, but try it. And there is mesh. You can use mesh. Basically, just look for fabric that will give you that drape. If you can get the fabric that will give you that drape, in fact, it doesn't matter what fabric is that, use it. Okay. And yeah, basically that is it. So what else? Yeah. So yeah, that is all you need for this to know how to make this top for yourself. So now let's get into the tutorial. Get your fabric ready and your tape, your measurement, and let's get started. So I have my fabric here. This is chiffon, and this fabric is on fold. Okay, it's on fold. So it's on fold. Now the length I'm working with, I have 20.5 here. Okay, and the width is 40. Okay, 40 inches. Now I have my strap here, which is on fold. Okay, this is on fold. And the width I'm working with is 3.5 inches. 3.5 inches by 40 inches. Okay, and you will need a 3 strap for this tutorial. So this one is going to be the one on my neck. Okay, this one is going to be on my neck, and the width of this one on fold is 1.75. okay, 1.75, which I have here 3.75. $41.5. Now we have this tiny one that is going to serve for the yeah, and they have here 18 inches, right? 18 inches. I'll go to my sewing machine. I'm going to fold it, okay, and then I'm going to stitch it down. Same thing goes to this point here. This one I will stitch down, stitch down, and leave the opening here so that I can turn it. So this is the band that I will be using for the next line. Okay, so find the midpoint of the band. So from the midpoint here, I'm going to place my tape to the midpoint here. I'm going to mark 3 inches. Okay, mark 3 inches. From here to here, I'll mark 3 inches. So from this 3 inches, I'm going to mark from here I'm going to mark 0.75 in. All right, same thing here, 0.75 here. So the next I will stitch here with 0.5 all the way. Okay, I'll stitch here with 0.5 inch all the way and close here. Then I will move to this point, also sew with 0.5 inch all the way, and this point here I'm going to leave here open. Here is going to be open so that I can turn it to the right side through here. All right, I will be back. So I have gone ahead to stitch. Okay, you see the 0.75 that I kept earlier. I stitch here also to this point. Okay, and I've also ironed it. Okay, this is the part where I will be fitting in the neckline too. Okay, neckline is going to go inside here, here and here. So, and this is the rope. Okay, so now the next one we'll be working with now is to find is to place our strap. Okay, before you can go to the sewing machine to close it. So I have my 2 straps here. As you can see, I have fixed in my logo. So this is my business name, Mission Choka. And the reason why I placed this logo down to this point is because this part is going to serve as my waistline. Okay, you see this crease line, because I cut the fabric into 2. I cut this fabric on fold, so I don't need to join here and join over there. So it's being cut together. So what I'm going to do now, I choose this part to be the lower part of my top, which is going to be as the waist, and then this part where my label is, it means that this is going to be the inside of my top. Okay, so that is why the label is here, and that is why the distance of this label is right below here, not on the top of the neckline. Okay, now where to put your strap? First, find the midpoint, which is the waistline here, and I'm going to place my strap here. Pin. So the next thing, I will work on my neckline. So I'm going to mark the distance between the shoulder to where I want my tiniest strap to be. This part here is going to be the part that is going to fit into the neckband. Okay, so and then I will determine the distance I want my strap to be. So from my neckline to where my strap is going to be is 10.5 inches. Okay, that is what I just did here. And also I'm going to do the same thing to the second side, because it's 2 strap. Mark the same thing. I'm going to mark 10.5 inches down, and then I'm going to place the second strap. So at the end of the day, I'm going to have 10 inches in total, because I will use 0.5 inch to join it from the upper part. And then yeah, so I just marked it. Now I'm going to pin it. So I will go to the sewing machine to secure this strap down to the fabric, because if I didn't do that, by the time I'm going to start sewing it to cover the clothes, is going to be moving around, and which I don't want it. So yeah, pin it down and then secure it first. Okay, so I will go and secure it now, secure all the strap, and then I will be back. So I have done secure it. Okay, as you can see, I have done secure this. All the strap is being secure, and the next thing I'm going to do is to cover this cover it. Put all your strap inside, and then I'm going to pin it. I'm going to put all my strap inside and pin. Okay, so the next thing I will do, I'm going to go to my sewing machine. I'll join with 0.5, 0.5. I'll leave some 0.5, 0.5. I'm going to come to this side here. This is where I'm going to leave my opening. I'm going to stitch with 0.5. I will stop here and continue from here 0.5 and stop here. Let's go and do that. So right now I'm on my sewing machine. I'm going to start now by joining this with 0.5 inch allowance. Okay, back stitch, or back stitch first before you continue joining to. So once I'm done now, I'm going to head back to my cutting table, and then I'm going to turn it out from this part. Okay, so I'm going to turn this to the right side so I can iron and give it a very good press. Okay, so I'm done ironing it, as you can see. So I don't want to take us so much time, so I iron and then I stop stitch this this part that I left open. I have stop stitched it. Okay, as you can see. So the next thing we need to do now is to work on the band. So now the next thing, now I'm going to work on the band, how to fix the band to the bodies. So the part where I left 0.75 for space before earlier, I'm going to take out the tip of the neckline, and then I'm going to fix it inside just the way you see me doing. Okay, you have to push it inside a little bit, and then I'm going to pin this down. I'm going to repeat the same process on the second side. Okay, the opening, and then I'll stick this one inside, and then I'm going to pin this. So I will go to my sewing machine. I will secure that part down. So I will go and secure it there, and also secure it here. And so I have done stitch it. As you can see, it's where secure. Okay, now to this point here, I want to say a very big thank you for watching, and I will see you on my next video. Okay, tie it there, and yeah.